I'm Jacob Hornberger, back with you again here during Christmas week for our end-of-year fundraising drive and requesting you to consider giving a generous end-of-year donation to the Future of Freedom Foundation. Now, you might ask yourself, why should I give any money to the Future of Freedom Foundation? Well, as we all know, this country's headed down a very bad road. For 20 years here at FFF, we've been arguing that when you've got this out-of-control federal spending, all this welfare statism, the paternalism, the interventionism, the drug war, and so forth, that this is going to ultimately lead our nation into a very precarious situation. Now, when you combine all of the socialism that's going into this government and has been going for decades, along with this interventionist foreign policy occupying two countries, you're talking about some major economic catastrophe, a possible crash of the dollar, debasement of the currency. This is what we've been arguing for 20 years now. But no trend is irreversible. It's always possible to turn things around. And that's what we do here at the Future of Freedom Foundation. We deal in the world of ideas. And we strongly believe that it is only ideas that can have the potential for moving the country back into a better road, a freer road, a road to prosperity, peace, harmony, a more normal road that the American society should be founded on. Now, that's what we do in terms of Freedom Daily and our FF email update, and why I write an article every day on my daily blog, why we're now on Twitter and Facebook and so forth. We're sharing ideas on liberty with the people of the world, with the idea that those ideas will influence people. Now, we have no pretensions that we can convert people. I mean, conversion is a self-discovery process. What we're really about is finding people that like this philosophy, libertarianism, share the commitment to moving America to a better direction. And as we grow in numbers in this movement, we finally, hopefully, will reach a critical mass that's able to overcome the statists, the socialists, the imperialists, and so forth, and let our philosophy triumph. Well, the only way that we can share these ideas with people is with your help. I mean, it's a team effort. It's a partnership. You provide the resources to we then become your spokesman for sharing libertarian ideas around the world. Now, you might say, but Jacob, why should I donate to FF when I know other people are donating? And that's a great question. Well, one answer to that is that you have a stake in the outcome of this battle. And that's what Ludwig von Mises was saying, that when society is hurtling toward destruction, everybody's got a stake. Your personal stake, the stake of your wife, your children, their children, your friends, your relatives, your neighbors. Everybody's got a stake in this outcome. And since you recognize the importance of it, it's incumbent on you to participate in this battle. And one of the best ways to do that is not only sharing ideas with your friends, sending them our articles and sharing perspectives we put on the internet and so forth, but also to help us to do that. And that's where your money comes in. We can't do it without your support. And the more resources we receive, the more we can do. The more seminars we can have, the more conferences we can have, the more videotapes we can upload, the better website we can have. I mean, this is the type of thing that we put your money into, is the dissemination of ideas on liberty. And that's what's going to change society. Now, here at Christmas time, I think I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the strong moral case for freedom, that ultimately everybody's got a right to keep his own money. That's why our ancestors lived without the income tax and the Federal Reserve for more than a century, because people have a right to decide for themselves what to do with their own money. And that's really what Christian charity is all about, the idea of voluntarily giving of your own heart and your own will to help someone else out. It has nothing to do with the force of government and welfare agencies and the IRS and so forth. And we ought to ponder on that and reflect upon it, especially at Christmas time. What we're all about here at FFF is restoring the freedom that the founding fathers of this country intended for this company, trying to get America back on the right road, the road to freedom and peace and prosperity. Our work depends on you. We need your support. You can do that with a tax-deductible donation and as generous amount as you can make it. If you've never donated to FFF, you can start out by subscribing to Freedom Daily. That's only $25 for the print version. That could help us out, and especially when you start adding all those up. We've got email versions of Freedom Daily. You can give gift subscriptions to Freedom Daily for $10 each. Please keep us in mind for your planned giving, your bequests and so forth, because that has come out very handy for us over the years. So we need your support. We can't do it without your support. And we hope that this time of year you'll consider supporting the Future of Freedom Foundation. In return, we commit to you to continue presenting this uncompromising case for freedom with the aim of moving our society in a better and freer direction. I want to wish you a very Merry Christmas. All of us here at FFF wish you a very Merry Christmas, you and your family and everybody and your relatives and your friends and so forth. And thank you very much for your commitment to freedom, all you've done for FFF and the freedom movement. Thank you very much for considering supporting our work.